Today we'll be making some caramel apples for my kids. So we'll start off by cleaning the apples by adding some baking soda and some lemon juice to a pot of boiling water. Now we just want the apples to just be in the water for like about 10 seconds. So we're just gonna turn it around in the water, take it out and wipe it. Well, yes, you definitely want to pluck those stems out. When you take those apples from out of the water, you want to wipe it crisp dry so that you can start dipping your apples right away. When you're finished drying your apples, you want to get a stick. I got this stick in the cake section of Walmart, a candy stick, and just stick it in the center of your apple. You'll probably have to have the apple down flat and just poke it in, poke it in, poke it in, because it took me a while for me to get it in. Anyway, so now we want to add half cup of butter to your saucepan and allow that to melt. Then you're going to add 1 cup of light Caro. My butter isn't fully melted as yet, but I'm still gonna add my Caro right now because it's gonna continue melting as I add the Caro and as the Caro simmer with it. So I'm just gonna give that little stir. Make sure you get all that Caro out of that measuring cup because it's so sticky it sticks and you probably won't even notice that it's still in there. Now I'm just gonna give this a stir together. Whilst I'm stirring, my butter is gonna melt completely. Then I'm just gonna add 1 can of condensed milk, 1 14-ounce can that is of condensed milk. Just like the Caro, make sure you get every ounce of milk from out of that can. We don't want to waste over here. Then I'm just going to give that a quick stir. At this point, I'm gonna add 2 cups of brown sugar. As you can see, I have some white sugar in here, but I made a cake earlier and it was just left back over in the measuring cup, and I was like, you know what, just add it. It's just a little bit. It was less than a 1/4 cup. So you want to add your candy thermometer and continue mixing this for the entire time. Do not stop mixing, else it will burn. You want to mix and mix and mix until it reaches 250 degrees Fahrenheit. My caramel may look like it's a little burnt here, but it's not. It's just that the sugar hasn't fully dissolved, and that's just chunks of the sugar in there. At this point, my caramel is finished. It reached the 250 degrees. Now I'm just gonna add some vanilla. So you can see I'm using my girl's Pizza vanilla gel. I'm just gonna add that to my caramel sauce. The stove is off, so it's not cooking anymore. The stove is completely off. You wanna make sure it's off. So I'm just gonna remove that from the stove and I'm gonna start dipping my apples. So you want to make sure you turn that apple in there to make sure that the entire apple is covered. Now look at this nice saucy caramel. Oh my god, it is so freaking delicious.
Caramel?
Yes, caramel. Mommy just want to bathe in the caramel. So now I'm just
doing. I make it by myself.
Next time you're gonna make it by yourself, okay?
Yeah.
So now I'm making some candy. So the first candy apple, I dipped it in some sprinkles. The second one, I just dipped it in some white chocolate. And covered it in some crushed Oreos and then sprinkled some more white chocolate. This one was my favorite. It was so delicious. Now I'm dipping this one in some milk chocolate. And then I'm just gonna add some nuts to it. I haven't had this one as yet. Would you believe that this is my first time eating candy apples? They look so